Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching Buffy, the awesome blonde girl who slays some vampires and demons and everything that's not human, except for maybe Parker if he decides to show up in this episode, which if he does, Buffy writers and other lawsuits will be coming in your way. So today we're going to be watching episode 406. It is called Wild at Heart. And the one thing that I sort of wanted to talk before we head into the episode is about Willow and Oz, because I am really freaking hoping that we can already discuss what happened in the last episode so that we can sort of move on, because there was clearly like some tension in between them, which I did not enjoy seeing because I love them. And I don't know if they were only setting up this sort of conflict in between them so that it would make sense that we would think that, you know, Willow was going to hook up with Parker. Or I don't know if this is going to be something bigger. Because, you know, lately, whenever I've been editing, I've been noticing a few, like, things that maybe I didn't notice in a first watch because it never stuck to me or because I thought it was going to have a payoff later in the episode. And what, you know, when Oz is looking at that girl and, you know, when she's singing, he says, what did I write it down? He said he felt something. So I don't know what that is. I feel like, you know, it can't be as simple as just he felt like he had a crush, because he wouldn't tell that to Willow. I know that they have like a pretty open relationship in the sense of communication, but I don't think he would tell her that he was attracted to another woman. And so my predictions, and this may be slightly based on the denial of refusing to believe that Oz would be into somebody else, is that maybe she's a werewolf and maybe he felt it. Oh, wait, was she the girl? No, I don't think she was the girl who he saw being sort of kidnapped in, I want to say 402. I don't think that's her. I didn't recognize her, but maybe she has something to do with those people, because I've been waiting for them to sort of show up and they still haven't. So yeah, we should head into the episode, see what Mr. Oz is going to, how is he going to defend himself? Because, sir, I have some expectations right now. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and let's do it.
Very well, you eat this late. You're gonna get heartburn. Get it? Heartburn?
Oh, for a second I thought he wasn't disappearing.
That's all I get. I don't think the forces of darkness are even trying. I mean, you could make a little effort here, you know? Give me something to work with.
Are you asking for more? Oh, mister!
Watch your mouth, little girl. You should know better than to tempt the fates that way. 'Cause the big bad is back. And this time, it's...
Oh no! Is it the people? What? I've been asking for the creeps to come back because they've been creeping and not really telling us anything. And so now they're involved with Spike. Like, both of them together, this is gonna be so weird. What are they doing? Oh my god. Okay, I have to keep watching, but I just wanted to say, what the fuck? And also, I love that they have made new Spike parallels, because in 103 of Angel, he started off the exact same way, and I like that they're switching from the high school. Now he has a different way of appearing, and oh my god, I can't believe he's back. Is he gonna stay? He called himself the big bad. This is overwhelming.
You know, with all the shock of the new, it's nice to have one place that you can come back to and where everything's predictable.
Hello, all.
Charles, trouble?
Oh, no, Buffy, don't get up. No, nothing like that. No, I just, you know, I thought I'd drop by. Latte, anyone? On me?
Oh, is it the girl again? I swear to god. Because Oz and Willow seem fine right now.
Oh yeah, Veruca's playing tonight.
Yeah, everyone's there. I told you.
Look at her face! Ah, I'm pissed. Oz! I want to punch him in the face! What's happening? Look at Willow's face looking at him! Wait!
So, Oz, what about dingoes?
Really? I think she's rather remarkable. Such presence for someone her age.
That was just a little bit weird. Oh! Oh, is everybody... Oh! Is everybody fascinated by her?
All Geminis to the raspberry hats.
Now you're faking.
I'm not. Just a little.
Bad dream?
I guess. But the waking up part makes up for it.
They're so cute.
It's always so busy in there.
And I have a thing. There's this Wicca group on campus I wanted to check out. They have orientation on the 3 nature Wolfie. And it's probably totally silly, but...
We'll go. Show them how it's done.
Are you sure? You can lock yourself up? It's only this 1 month after orientation. They meet on different nights.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Will he?
As long as you don't mind.
The only thing I mind is being away from you for 3 nights.
They're so cute. But this is making me so worried. This is giving me the same feeling that I had in the finale where everything is so good and that I'm waiting for something bad to happen.
Are you okay? How'd you do? This is good. I mean, this is excellent. You did better than me. This is so unfair. You made me jealous of you academically. Buffy!
I know. Can you believe it?
Wow. What are you gonna do, sit on the ground?
My girlfriend's coming.
There's room. You a big Elvis fan?
The biggest. Well, I mean, after Dingoes, of course.
We're actually talking amps. But it's easy to get confused the names they give them.
Oh.
Oh, this is so
You know, I
awkward.
gotta bail. I'll call you later.
Oh my god. Is this gonna be her contact with the supernatural? Because that's gonna... Oh, Oz, please don't eat her.
Hello?
Shit! Smart!
Oh, God.
Is it the girl? It's so the girl, right? I knew it! So it's not attraction. Thank God my Willow and Oz are safe. All is good in the world.
You know what I am. You've known since the first time you saw me. Now you need to relax.
Not a possibility.
God, somebody has domesticated the hell out of you.
It's my choice. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Maybe. Or maybe you just don't want to admit what happened to you. Maybe you just want to pretend like you're a regular guy.
Well, I am. I'm only a wolf 3 nights a month.
Or you're the wolf all the time. And this human face is just your disguise. You ever think about that, Oz?
I'm going.
I'm sorry if I was weird yesterday. With you and Veruca.
I didn't notice anything.
Really? Because I felt all spazzy.
No?
Oh, good. Guess it was just me worrying for nothing again. Me and my busy head always thinking.
Now you can stop. Everything's fine.
See, I've been noticing Oz notice someone else. A woman.
And is this chick noticing back?
Most definitely.
Well, have you asked Oz about it?
Well, I thought about it, but then I'll think I'm all jealous and worried.
But you are, and odds are he feels it. I'll bet that's all there is to the weird you're feeling. You guys should
Good
talk things out,
advice.
Will. You both feel better.
I did hear about a woman being chased by 2 wild dogs.
2, really?
You don't remember anything like that, do you? Another wolf?
No. When the change comes, it's like, I'm gone. Total blackout.
Well, if I find werewolf number 2 out on patrol tonight, you might have a roomie in there.
Please, he can't lie to Buffy too.
Us?
Buzz, are you okay? And if it's possible, you seem more monosyllabic than usual.
I'm okay. Thanks.
So you're saying I should spend the whole night with you, alone, locked in a cage?
You'll be safe.
Not from you. Isn't that the point of this cozy little arrangement? I sensed you. Did you sense me?
Come in here.
Did you?
Please tell me it was just a distraction to close the cage. Oz, I fucking hate you right now. Oh my god, no, not no. Poor Willow, what the fuck?
When I change, it's like I'm gone, and the wolf takes over.
But before this, when you were regular Oz, you had feelings for her, didn't you?
No, I could sense something, but
But you wanted her. Like, in an animal way? Like, more than you wanted me?
Buffy, you should know that.
Oz. Now might be a good time for your trademark stoicism.
She said shut the fuck up, Oz, and she's right.
I conjure thee by Barabbas.
Oh no, she's...
By Satanus and the devil.
She just called Satan and the devil. No,
As thou art
Willow.
burning, let Oz and Veruca's deceitful hearts be broken.
Unless she wanted to throw you off the scent.
Willow.
She wouldn't.
But this
Oh,
image
were
seals
those the
fate,
people?
not to love, only hate.
Don't. Please. Thank God, ma'am.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought you might actually play rough. I have his scent on me right now.
No.
Don't touch her again.
Come stop me. I like it rough, remember?
Oh, you.
You want to hurt me? Hurt me.
Animals kill.
You're right. We kill.
He actually did it.
Oz?
This is so heartbreaking. I literally can't even watch this.
This fellow in the woods, he was in military garb?
And he was toting some serious weaponry. The thing is, I saw some guys dressed exactly like him on Halloween night. I just assumed they were in costume.
She's so smart. Thank you.
Maybe they were working.
I want to know what's up.
Veruca was right about something. The wolf is inside me all the time. And I don't know where that line is anymore between me and it. And until I figure out what that means, I shouldn't be around you. Or anyone.
No. There.
Well, that could be a problem. Well, how long?
I don't know.
There's no way he's leaving.
Oz, don't you love me?
My whole life. I've never loved anything else.
Oh. I refuse to believe this episode just happened. I'm just so incredibly frustrated right now. I honestly cannot believe that they just did this. Like, I don't understand what's happening. Is Oz, like, leaving the show? Because, like, he can't just leave, especially because he's in the intro, and he's an important character, and so he can't just leave. I don't know if Oz is leaving for a few episodes and then he's coming back. I don't know if they're gonna sort of time jump before the next one and then suddenly he's back already. I don't know if Willow's eventually gonna go after him. Like, I don't know what is happening. Like, it's because this really felt like a goodbye, like he's actually leaving. It doesn't feel like a sort of decision that they can recover from. Let's try and talk a little bit about this episode, even though my mind is all over the place and I'm still trying to process what happened, and I'm in a little bit of a denial right now because they gotta find a way to bring Oz back, because I'm not gonna accept this. Most of my discussion for this episode is gonna end up being focused on the Willow and Oz situation. Before we head into that, I do want to say something though. I love that Buffy has noticed the creeps and the fact that she is actually so attentive. Like, I swear to God that if I had run into them in Halloween and then again in that day in the forest, I don't think I would have recognized or made the association that I was the same people. I love her attention to detail and how good she is at this, and the fact that she's able to put two and two together and know that something is up. And this is sort of like the first time that it feels like Buffy is one step ahead of the big bad, because she kind of knows that some stuff is going on. So maybe she's gonna like actively start hunting for them and going after them instead of the other way around. And that's gonna be really interesting, like a super interesting reversal. When I saw Spike in the first scene, I was like, well, obviously this is a Spike-centric episode. And it was not. Like, I kept waiting for him to come back, like, at any moment and cause some more drama, you know, as if we didn't have enough of that. And they really dropped him. Whatever they're constructing, like, their little vampire army or whatever, I guess whenever they come forward, then Spike is going to come with them. Like, I think that the first half of the season, we're going to continue with these monsters of the week until, you know, a certain point in the middle of season 4, where it's sort of going to change, or where we might focus a little bit more on the creeps. Yeah, I think that's what I had called them. How Spike is going to, like, interact with them. Is he going to help them? Is he going to be forced to help them? I don't know. For a whole second there when Oz was leaving, I was like, oh my God, they're going to kidnap him. They could grab him and sort of try and make him into a big bad, if, you know, so that we wouldn't lose him. I can't believe we're missing Oz. Okay, I guess we gotta move on. I was going to try and talk about Spike first, but I have to talk about Willow and Oz because I'm just so heartbroken right now. They were the one couple that I had things going for me. I did think they were going to fight. I did think it was going to be something sort of big, but I did think that it was going to be something reversible. I really was not expecting Oz to just straight up get up and leave. I'm never going to shut up about this. What the fuck? I think Werewolf Lady definitely had some valid points, as much as I hate to admit it, about the fact that he sort of denies this side of him being a werewolf. Because, you know, I don't think we have had many episodes focused on that, and I think that that's just because that's not the focus of Oz, you know, like, he doesn't let it sort of define him, and I think that that's what Little Miss Doesn't Deserve a Name was trying to say. I think that she was trying to prove that, like, repressing it, you know, denial's not gonna help. Debatable. So this feels like it was the right decision for Oz. I think he definitely needed to be able to embrace this side of him and hopefully find some other werewolves that he can connect with and actually share experiences and understand and navigate this with somebody, like with a group of people, rather than doing this all alone. So I totally support that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just remembered something. I really do think Oz is leaving just because of the fact that he was the one character who crossed over to Angel. you know, because we saw him there once. And this totally feels like a setup of a way of showing us in Angel because he's leaving, so they wouldn't be able to do it after. I also think the setup for this was really good because right in the beginning of the episode, we got to see a glimpse of jealous Willow with Buffy, which was interesting, and I love their relationship. They're just so sweet, and it kind of breaks my heart that they're both going through so much heartbreak right now. You know, Willow crying in Buffy's arms the exact same way that Buffy cried in her arms when Angel broke up with her. It's just so sweet, and I love the way that their relationship just keeps getting stronger. The level of jealousy that they were hinting towards was definitely not what I expected, like them to lead up to Willow doing a spell. I really thought she was gonna curse them, but I really like the fact that she didn't follow through with it, that she noticed that it was the wrong thing, that it was the wrong decision, because it shows that, like, even when her judgment is clouded and she's going through a lot, and, you know, her instinct is telling her to, like, kind of rebel a little, she's still able to sort of pull herself together and notice what the right thing is, and she knew that that was not it. Some things always feel like they're hinting towards bigger things, and I do think that, you know, that at a certain point, I don't know when, I don't know who could hurt her more than this, but I do think that because she was able to stop herself this time, I don't think she will in the next time. I think next time, when she's gonna act out, she might actually do something stupid and have to deal with the repercussions of that. And I think what I hate the most about this episode is the gaslighting. They wouldn't have had this fight, you know, if he had been upfront with her and said, like, I don't know what is happening, but I feel something for this girl, and I'm not gonna act on it or anything, but been open with her. Because she was clearly sensing it, and she sort of asked him about it, and he totally gaslighted her, being like, there's nothing there. And it made her feel like she was crazy. It made her doubt herself and think that she was a bad person for doubting him when he was the one who was in the wrong. And so I definitely did not like that Oz did that. And I hate that Oz kept saying, like, this was the only way, because that is such bullshit. Oz, I am calling bullshit. Because if he really thought that, you know, luring her and, like, kissing her would be the only way to get her in, then okay, it's wrong, but okay. But as soon as the gates closed, did he stop kissing her? He did not. And so, Mr. Sir, that was not the only way. He crossed the line, and it was so wrong. And he, like Willow herself said, he should have opened up, you know. I feel like even if he didn't want to talk to Willow, if he was not ready, I really thought he was going to confide in Buffy, because she can help. She's the Slayer. She would know what to do, and she would help them. Oz really just screwed up this episode, I'm not going to lie. But that, I feel like that would technically make him leaving easier, because I feel like if you're hurt at a character, kind of like me and Faith. Oh my god, Faith, I miss you so much. That's so random, but I miss Faith so much. I just remembered of her existence, and now I'm really sad. I can't believe she's not here yet. I really thought that she was gonna... Well, I did say that she was gonna take like half a season off, but I guess because of Angel, it already feels like I'm halfway through the season, but I'm kind of not. I think both Giles and Xander are really becoming very different characters. Willow and Buffy didn't have that many changes when they went to college, but I think because their transition was so natural and expected, they're just following through with their life's plans. But I think that Giles is not expected to be fired and all those things, so he's not having to deal with the unpredictable side of his life. And meanwhile, I think Xander, because he doesn't really know what to do with his future, is also dealing with that uncertainty. And I think that it's making them quite different. It's interesting to see this different side of him, though. I think that he's being a lot more, like, chill and sort of, like, carefree. And his conversation with Buffy in the end was about more than just slaying. And so maybe breaking up with the council was actually a great decision, because I thought it was going to cause them some trouble, but it seems to actually be working really well. And I think that both Giles and Buffy are really thriving on the fact that he gets to be her watcher without having the pressure of actually being the watcher, TM. I like that Xander was, like, again, a voice of reason. I am loving this season Xander because he feels so wise. He always knows what to tell people, you know. And in 401, he had, like, the best speech to Buffy, and then now he told Willow, you know, what she needed to hear, which was actually really great advice. And I like that he sort of really feels like he's grown up. I'm not sure that the older, you know, season 1 Xander would be as wise. I feel like he would make an inappropriate joke and just not actually really help her much. I don't know. I think he's definitely growing, or at least he's growing on me a lot more. And it really reminded me of just what we saw in Beer Bad of Xander being a bartender and listening to people's troubles. I was like, well, it does seem like he enjoys that. So is he going to be a bartender? Is he going to go back to that job? Is he going to be like a therapist? I don't know. I'm still very curious to hear about Xander's aspirations. But that actually reminds me, for some completely random reason, that reminds me of Miss Walsh. Very interesting that she had her first contact with the supernatural. And I love that she called them big dogs. Like, I am so sorry. I do not mean to offend, because I know that people put so much work into this show. But that werewolf costume, it's been 4 seasons and they still haven't been able to come up with something better. Because listen, they have some really cool monsters. They're able to do some really cool stuff. They have some cool costumes. They have some cool special effects. What happens with the werewolf? But I thought it was really interesting to see her have her first contact with the supernatural, because it does make me think that eventually, yes, she might actually be involved. Because for a whole second there, I thought maybe she was going to be killed. I don't know. I was like, this could be a really dark route to go, but I wouldn't put it above them. But the fact that she's alive, at least I think, makes me think that she's going to eventually be involved in the supernatural and eventually help them somehow. And I'm curious to see how her and Riley were so specifically in like only the college part of the show that now it's starting to mix up, because she was a little bit in the supernatural in there. Ooh, the next episode is called The Initiative. This actually really feels like they're gonna be leaning into this whole like the creeps situation, because The Initiative, it kind of sounds like what they're doing, you know, creating this army of people. I thought that it was gonna take a little bit longer, but I guess maybe we're going to be able to see right now what these people have been up to, what they have been building with all these vampires they've been kidnapping. I think those were pretty much my thoughts. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hate the heartbreak, so give me back my Oz. Oz, I miss you. I love you. Even though you hurt me a lot this episode and I was really pissed at you. But anyways, yes, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in The Initiative.